Good evening, Rokon. Thank you for tuning into Fire Chicken Review, where we talk about custom gaming products for the living card game Legend of the Five Rings, made by Fantasy Flight Games. Today I want to start off with the playmat that you see in front of you that is signed by various opponents and friends that I met during Worlds at FFG Center in 2017. Just quickly, this mat here, if you're unfamiliar, this is what they gave to all the players. You can see in the bottom corner, it's actually signed by one of the game designers and one of my favorite game designers, Brad Andreas. And there's quite a few memories on here, so I just like this mat quite a bit. But the actual reason I'm showing off of this mat is twofold. First of all, you might notice within the center of the mat here, this lion's roar. If you don't recognize that signature, this is actually our Shogun, our Lion Shogun from 2017. He's a great guy. I recommend if you ever get a chance to get some gaming on the Discord League or just in person, have a match against him. And the reason why I want to talk about the Lion Shogun, well, if you give me just 1 second, today's review is actually a playmat that is representative of the lion. So I'll slowly reveal here. Ooh, a foot. All right, I won't hide it any longer. So this is the playmat that I want to review today. And this playmat here is actually made by Rhiannon, who's a local artist within the States here. And what's really interesting about her work is that I find that she actually doesn't have that much public stuff within like the L5R groups, probably because she does do work with L5R art, but she also does just a variety of things. And but when I checked further onto her website here, which I'll be linking in the review below, I found that she actually has some beautiful artwork that is very has a very Asian cultural feel to it, and it's just some wonderful stuff. I recommend checking it out more. And you're probably like myself, there's quite a few people, I imagine, that haven't seen the art that she has out there. She not only does playmats, but she also does prints, and she has a variety of other things. So check out her site, and again, I'll be linking that out. So getting into the review here, this mat is wonderful. If you didn't know this right away, I can show it really quickly here, is that the mat itself, as I have it upside down here, is actually just slightly bigger than what you get from FFG. So this is FFG's mats are all roughly about the same size, and this one is slightly bigger. It's just from probably a different printing company, and which is awesome though when you think about it, because you want as big of a playmat as you can get when you're talking about playing games for L5R. I absolutely love the artwork on this, by the way. Check out her website. She has one for each of the clans. And I believe, and I might be wrong, these are all original art that she's taken. There's one picture that I saw that is taken from another piece of art that I recognize. But the other ones, like this mat here, I don't recognize the art, and I believe it's all original. And it just looks wonderful. The reason why I think it looks so great is it has a very artistic feel to it, a very old Asian art. It almost feels like you're rolling up a Japanese scroll and you're getting this wonderful art underneath. And what's also great about it is that I would love using this for L5R, which I will be using for the RPG, the LCG, and a variety of the L5R games. But there's other stuff that you can use this for. Just because it's such a beautiful mat, I wouldn't mind using this for some of the board games that have recently come out. And it's just a wonderful piece of art that even I believe my family would look at this, and trust me, I have quite a few mats that would go, wow, that's actually a nice thing that if you want, even if you're not going to use it, you can hang it up on your wall, or you can buy the exact copy in the print format so you can have it nice and framed. So I just wanted to quickly go over showing a little bit of a close-up of the art itself. The playmat is a pretty standard playmat. The thickness of the mat It's just as thick as you would expect. It's not too thick or anything like that. It's about the standard size thickness of the playmat. Normal material on the back that you would expect. The art print is quite detailed. Looks absolutely wonderful. I love the line that you see here. I love what looks like a Shogun to me. And just the art is just amazing here. And one of the things that I like, that I normally don't like, because I like everything to be symmetrical for my type of stuff, is that this is a little bit off-sided here, so that I can put a lot of my tokens and cards onto one side, so I'm not covering up as much of the art, trying to keep it as much of it showing as possible. But I think this looks great. If you give me 1 minute, I'll be right back. I'll put some cards on so you can see what it would look like when you normally have your L5R set up. So just give me 1 minute here. All right, and welcome back there. I just wanted to quickly put out a few of the tokens and cards that you can see just how big the mat is. So again, it's just about a little bit larger than a regular size playmat, or if you want to say it is a regular size playmat, because all printers are vary slightly here. And I think the art and the flow of everything works out greatly here. I'll just show you quickly going on. I like the idea, if I was to use like the base cardboard tokens that come in the box, just putting like the honor tokens on the side, but there's lots of room for your honor, for your fate on the side. As you can see, the mat just works greatly here. And what I really like is, because I was saying that the art is offset, I almost prefer, it would be weird in a casual game I would do it, I would almost prefer having my decks on the side here, so that I can just pull from there and not covering up as much of the artwork. So yeah, there you have it. This is what it looks like with it covered off. Just give me a second, I'll clear this up, talk a little bit more of the mat itself, and here we go. So, like I was saying, I love the old Asian artistic scroll feel that this mat has. It feels a little bit greeny. When I zoom in here, you can see just that it's not because it's low quality or anything like that. It actually has that scroll grainy look. That's the look it's supposed to have, and it just feels awesome. I love the color and the textures on this mat, and the detail that the artist has put into it to make it just look fantastic. And yeah, overall, I highly recommend checking out the mat, checking out the artwork from Rhiannon, and seeing her stuff. So this was a quick little review of an awesome line playmat. I hope you enjoyed the review. Again, check out all the links below if you want to see some more of the Fire Chicken reviews. Always like, subscribe, and follow us. And yeah, definitely check out her work here. Again, I think it's really cool. It's one of the cooler ones I've done, especially because she's not going out and broadcasting as much, I find. I think she is an artist that people should definitely check out, and she needs to get recognized. I'm sure there is a good portion of the L5R community that already knows her, and if you were like me, it's just an awesome thing to find out, because when I showed my local group, no one knew about it, and they said, oh wow, that mat looks fantastic. So it's all about sharing that wealth. So I hope you enjoyed, and always enjoy. Cheers.